Located in an area with a continental highland climate, the terrain is predominantly mountainous and forested. Armenia has always been a particularly captivating destination for the curious and adventurous. This West Asian kingdom covers an area of nearly 30,000 square kilometers and boasts countless marvelous and unique wonders. Though labeled a poor country, it is certainly not lacking in talented individuals. Priceless ancient treasures, landscapes steeped in cultural and historical significance, and the harmonious beauty between nature and people. And countless other interesting things, all will be included in the video. The Mysterious Universe invites you to explore 12 incredibly interesting and unbelievable facts about Armenia. Armenia is a country with a long and rich history. Throughout the course of human history, some nations have not only endured but have also thrived for thousands of years. But also left a profound mark on human civilization. That is Armenia, a land with a rich heritage and a history spanning millennia. Armenia proudly stands as one of the brilliant cradles of ancient human civilization. The name Armenia was first mentioned in an inscription by King Darius I of Persia around 520 BC. King Darius's records opened the door to the mystical world of Armenia for us. From the perspective of contemporaries, particularly, Armenia is not only mentioned in the texts of King Darius I, but also in the works of ancient monastic scholars of meteorology, like Herodotus, Xenophon, and other figures who lived in the 5th century BC. Herodotus, who is known as the father of history, mentioned Armenia in his works with a tone of respect and deep curiosity. He described Armenia as a land with a profound historical depth and an incredibly rich culture. This further demonstrates the profound and widespread influence of Armenia in the ancient world. Xenophon, an eminent philosopher and an outstanding military strategist. Armenia also served as inspiration for many of his works, reflecting his profound interest in the distinct influence of this land. Given the specific political and military circumstances of that period, with a rich and heroic history, Armenia emerges as a vivid portrait of resilience and enduring strength across millennia. The story of Armenia stands as a powerful testament to the endurance of an ancient civilization and culture, overcoming the most severe challenges of time, making it an unmissable destination on the journey to explore humanity's glorious past. A history that must be said to be too glorious, isn't it, everyone? Can you believe it, Armenia, a country with a struggling economy and scarce resources? However, this country tops the list of the top 10 nations with the world's most attractive women. Armenian women have long been renowned for their captivating beauty. Honored like ancient goddesses, they possessed delicate faces and perfect figures. Among contemporary Armenian beauties, one cannot overlook the prominent name of Kim Kardashian, the person who brought the traditional beauty of Armenia to the world. The beauty of Armenian women stems not only from genetic factors. That beauty is also the result of Armenian women's beauty secrets, namely their use of natural oils. To nourish your hair, you can use olive oil, almond oil, and argan oil. Not only does this product add shine and smoothness to your hair, it also prevents dryness and split ends. When applying makeup, Armenian women typically draw their eyebrows about 2 shades darker than their natural hair color. With soft yet sharp lines, the product creates a truly striking appearance. Contouring is an essential step in the makeup process. It accentuates your facial features and skillfully conceals imperfections. Mulberries and raspberries are also favored ingredients in Armenian beauty products. They are known for their ability to brighten the skin and provide essential nutrients. Particularly the legend of Queen Sahakanut of Armenia, wife of King Asat II in the 10th century, still passed down as a testament to timeless beauty. She used to care for her hair using traditional folk methods. Mix dried basil into the oil and Bodhi flour mixture, then let it infuse for 40 days before using it as a hair treatment. However, this beauty secret goes beyond simply enhancing natural beauty, and also preserves the traditional beauty of the Armenian people through generations. You see, it far surpasses even our expensive modern methods today. And it didn't really achieve much of anything either. The first country in the world to officially recognize Christianity as its state religion. In the glorious flow of ancient civilization's history, Armenia stands out as a beacon of faith and spiritual renewal. In the year 301 AD, Armenia etched an important milestone into history by becoming the world's first nation to officially adopt Christianity as its state religion. Christianity is officially recognized as the state religion. This is not only a turning point for Armenia, but also a significant milestone for all of human civilization. This wonderful tradition cannot be mentioned without acknowledging the role of the two great apostles of Jesus. Gri, Thar Iut, and Pa Tholomew. They set foot in Armenia to spread the newfound faith. He ignited the flame of Christian faith in the heart of every person here. The presence of the apostles served not only to strengthen faith. At the same time, it also fostered a culture of worship and devotion to God. Even the establishment of the Armenian Apostolic Church. The passage is named in remembrance of those who brought the light of faith to this land. The focal point of this historical narrative is Grigor, the enlightened patriarch of the Lusavarich sect. This individual also played an extremely important role in the baptism ceremony of King Tiridates III. And the entire territory of Armenia in 301. Grigory was more than just a great evangelist, and also became the first Catholicos of all Armenians. Lead this nation on the path of worship and imbue it with Christian doctrine. With this courageous step forward, Armenia not only affirmed the distinct religious identity of its nation, but also becomes a torch guiding the way for other nations on the journey to find faith and salvation. In the heart of Armenia, the legacy of the Christian faith remains as steadfast as an inseparable part of it. This is an important part of this nation's history and culture. It's rare to find a country like this. And I bet whether you follow Christianity or not, perhaps you weren't aware of this interesting fact either. The world's first church was built in Armenia. Armenia was the first country in the world to adopt Christianity as its state religion. Certainly, this was also the obvious location chosen to build the first church. So where was the first church built? This is the Etchmiadzin Cathedral, everyone. Etchmiadzin Cathedral is hailed as the jewel of Armenian culture and history. Not merely a purely religious structure, but also a witness to profound sacred legends, formed since the 4th century. This church is the first structure recorded in the list of Christian churches worldwide. Simultaneously, this event also marks an important milestone in religious history. Legend has it that High Priest Grigory was the very founder of the Lusavarich. In the year 303, I had a truly wondrous dream. In his dream, he saw the Lord descend from heaven, holding a massive, fearsome hammer ablaze with fire. Only he knows the exact location to build the church. Led by that divine sign, Grigory sought out and chose the mountainous region where he had once. This is a pagan temple, built as the foundation for a grander structure. Named Etchmiadzin Cathedral, it stands as a symbol of religious propagation. And simultaneously the starting point of Christian culture in Armenia. Particularly, Etchmiadzin Cathedral is also renowned for a sacred relic, believed to be the lance of Longinus. The spear that the Roman soldier Longinus used to pierce Jesus Christ. This spear is carefully preserved in the church and is an inseparable part of the sacred heritage of Etchmiadzin. Since 2000, the Etchmiadzin Cathedral has been recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. This is an honor that reflects the global significance of this work. You are a devout believer with a strong faith in God. If you have the chance to visit Armenia, you absolutely must not miss this special place. Believe it, but no matter what, the truth remains the truth. In Armenia, there is a city known as the oldest in the world. And that city was called Yerevan, nestled in the northeast of the Ararat Valley. Yerevan prides itself on being one of the world's oldest cities. With a rich history spanning millennia, this place was established in 782 BC. Founded by King Agistri I, Yerevan was a vital political center. The season of cultural highlights shines even brighter here compared to other ancient cities. Rome, which was 29 years younger as of 2018. Yerevan held a grand celebration to mark the 2800th anniversary of the city's founding. This is an occasion to look back on a long journey full of ups and downs. This is also an opportunity to honor the city's enduring and resilient spirit that has persisted through the centuries. Here, you can distinctly feel the imprints of time, still intact on the ancient streets of Rezavan. Meanwhile, modern constructions, museums, and cultural centers further illuminate the city's brilliant, glittering past. Yerevan is not only a convergence of the past and the present, but also a symbol of a resilient and vibrant vitality. And the innovative spirit of Armenia. For history and culture enthusiasts, I believe Yerevan is an unmissable hidden treasure. Where every street corner holds a story, every monument evokes a glorious past. And each anniversary celebration is a testament to the enduring vitality of this city. The world's oldest known winery was discovered in Armenia. I should probably ask if you like drinking alcohol? Especially wines. And do you know where the world's oldest winery is located? No yet. That is the winery located in the village of Armenia, Armenia. The history of this factory is also incredibly glorious. Reportedly, a few years ago, the village of Armenia was located on the banks of a river named A3. Armenia has become the focus of global attention following a shocking archaeological discovery. This is the world's oldest wine production facility. This is a significant archaeological discovery, and is a vivid testament to humanity's wine civilization. Here, researchers have uncovered a treasure trove of relics dating back more than 6,000 years. The kit includes a fruit press, a fermentation vessel, and a cup for drinking the wine. And even the vine stems and grape seeds. The interesting part isn't just how long the factory has been operating, but also lies in clues about the ancient grape varieties once used to produce wine. Scientists believe that this is the exact grape variety used to produce wine in ancient Armenia. Approximately 6,000 years ago, the ancestor of the Pinot Noir grape variety likely made its first appearance. One of the most famous and expensive grape varieties in France today. Pinot Noir is the primary grape variety in premium wine lines. This makes the connection between Armenia and Pinot Noir even more special. Therefore, today, the village of Armenia has become a popular destination for researchers, and is an ideal destination for wine enthusiasts. Every year in October, the village holds its traditional wine festival, where locals and visitors come together to savor premium wines. Immerse yourself in the festive atmosphere and join us in celebrating this region's time-honored winemaking tradition. If you're a wine connoisseur, then the village of Armenia is a perfect destination for you, so that you may have the chance to savor glasses of wine steeped in the essence of history. What could be more wonderful than that? Amelia is a top-tier chess player. For you, chess might simply be an intellectual sport. It is merely regarded as a common intellectual game for entertainment purposes. As a personal hobby, play if you want, Don. But for Amelia, it was different. At Amelia, chess is an inseparable part of the national identity, and a source of pride for the people living in this land. To have known Amelia as far back as the 9th century, chess has appeared in English manuscripts since the 12th-13th centuries, carefully preserved and maintained at the Martina Darren Library, a symbol of reverence and preservation for long-standing traditional cultural values. Amelia has proven her greatness on the international stage, with renowned chess players such as Tigran Petrosian, the 9th world chess champion. He held the throne from 1963 to 1969. That is a clear testament to the robust chess legacy here, and Amelia's contributions to global chess culture. Since 2011, Amelia has developed a unique educational system to incorporate chess into the official curriculum starting from first grade. The educational objectives of chess: developing intelligence, flexible thinking, and creativity for women. Amelia expects that this teaching method, this model promises to become one of the world's leading and most advanced forms of education. Even while Hungary, President Amelia Lachey-Shashian was, as the president of the Amelia Chess Federation, has demonstrated a strong commitment to promoting the development of this sport. Notably, Amelia's influence extends beyond education, as she has also made a strong mark on international arenas. Amelia's team won the European Championship in 1999, and that success was repeated by the women's team in 2003. The men's team continues to affirm its solid position, with the Chess Olympic Championship won in Turin in 2006. And the 2011 World Team Championship was held in Ningbo. Currently, the Amelia men's team is still considered one of the strongest football teams in the world. with top player Levon Aronian consistently maintaining a position in the FIDE rankings top 3. You see, Amelia wasn't merely keeping the chess score for her own benefit. While continuously affirming its solid position on the world chess map, each move made becomes a part of national pride. In Vietnam, if football is honored as the king of sports, it is indeed rightly so. For Amelia, chess is precisely that kind of sport. Have you ever been on a cable car? What's it like up there? You must have been so scared that your heart raced and your legs trembled, right? But having taken so many cable car rides, do you know which one is the longest in the world and where it's located? As a little secret for you all, I can assure you that once you've taken this cable car ride, you absolutely can break through all your own limitations. Vietnam's cable cars are nothing compared to this one. Our wing harnesses are located next to the ancient Ta Tep Library. This cable car line has set a world record as one of the longest passenger cable car lines in the world. Since its inauguration, October 16, 2010, our system of flap gates has reached a total length of 5,752 meters, connecting the pristine mountain region with Dik Su Monastery, offering you an impressive journey through the magnificent scenery of the Vorotin mountain range. What's remarkable is that this cable car line was built in just 10 months. Double wings conquer towering peaks reaching heights of up to 320 meters. With a capacity of up to 25 passengers per cabin, this system can serve up to 200 passengers per hour. Our cable car system is more than just a means of transportation for tourists. At the same time, it also actively contributes to promoting the development of the local tourism industry. Have you ever seen a baseball cap with such a long brim? Would you dare to ride a cable car this long and this high? I guess I'll have to admit defeat. Just thinking about it is scary enough, let alone actually doing it. Thank goodness the house didn't collapse, that would have been a disaster. That sounds really strange. What's so special about Bon Bai that it earned a spot in the world record books? In Vietnam, we have everything you could think of, even longan fruit is always readily available. That's what many of you said when you first heard about this. But my friends, everything in this world happens for a reason. And what is the reason why Armenian lavash was included in the UNESCO World Heritage List? Let's take our time getting to know each other. Armenian lavash bread is not merely a delicious dish, but a true masterpiece of art. Healthy and culturally rich, lavas is made from primary ingredients of flour and water, much like other common types of bread, but its preparation process is truly unique. The dough is rolled out into thin sheets and baked on the walls of a traditional stone oven called a tendo. What distinguishes lavas as an intangible cultural heritage is not solely its culinary value. Its important role in the life of the Armenian community. Lavas is not only present in daily meals but also plays a role in festivals, rituals, and important events. It is a symbol of connection, a bond between generations, and simultaneously a witness to history and tradition. It is for this reason that this special dish was inscribed in the County Heritage Book. Here, even making a single loaf of bread is a truly laborious process. Unlike some other places, they have modern equipment to support patient treatment. Therefore, I think such recognition is truly well-deserved. When it comes to Armenia, one simply cannot overlook its most ancient values, my friends. Just now, we had the chance to admire an extremely large winery in this village of Areni, didn't we? Now, right in this village, an artifact considered the oldest in the world has been discovered. These shoes are over 5,800 years old. Reportedly, these shoes were discovered by archaeologists in September 2008 and are a size 37. Having endured countless ups and downs and the relentless trials of time, this pair of shoes has been preserved in an astonishingly pristine condition. Thanks to the unique microclimate and a thick layer of sheep manure, which acts as a protective hard shell. These shoes feature a special design with an elegant pointed toe. It is worn on the right foot and is made from a single piece of animal hide. The shoe has a depth of 4 to 5 centimeters and a width of 44 centimeters, and is stuffed full of straw and hay on the inside. The shoes and the holes on them, with diameters ranging from 2 to 3 millimeters, remain intact. Evidence shows that shoemaking had reached a high level of sophistication and technical skill very early on. This discovery may not only provide profound insights into the ancient techniques of shoemaking. Moreover, the passage illustrates the development of human civilization from its very dawn. It is a living testament to humanity's incredible capacity for creativity and adaptation. The treasure of thousand-year bonds connects us to our ancestral roots. There is one more item that, though simple, is also incredibly valuable. Currently, there are approximately 10 to 12 million people of Armenian descent worldwide. Meanwhile, the official population residing in Armenia is only about 3 million people. This delay reflects a prior historical journey filled with pain. Following the 1915 genocide, nearly 500,000 Armenians were forced to abandon their homeland. The overseas Vietnamese community has gradually taken shape and is growing increasingly robust. Armenian refugees were forced to seek refuge everywhere, from Eastern Europe and the Balkans to the Middle East. Over the past century, they have settled and formed strong communities in the United States, Russia, Iran, Lebanon, Ukraine, France, Syria, Argentina, Jordan, Bulgaria, Brazil, and Canada, Australia, and many other countries around the world. However, interestingly enough, even while in exile, but for generations, this community has remained steadfast in its devotion to the homeland. They play a crucial role in providing both economic and political support to Armenia. By sending remittances home, investing in domestic projects, and actively participating in diplomatic activities and political activities, from the narrow alleys of the Lada Zalat neighborhood to the wide streets of Beirut. From community organizations in Paris to cultural centers in Buenos Aires, Armenians living far from their homeland, not only preserving their own cultural heritage, but also make significant contributions to the development and stability of Armenia.